Welcome to the Griswold Method. We're going to call it the Griswold Method still because it is the podcast that we call the Griswold Method. But today, the last few episodes, and really what I'm focused on right at this time is how do we test and not guess? In my chiropractic clinics, yes, we have 3. And even in my fitness programs that we have in the office, we want to test and not guess. We want to know clinical objective measurements. We want to understand are you supposed to be measuring? Why are you supposed to be measuring that? In our clinical offices or our chiropractic offices, we want to know what perfect pain-free normal is. What are you compared to that? And we take it one step further with this new testing that we're bringing in. And I found out that I am actually one of the only doctors, I think I'm the only one in the state of Oklahoma and Kansas right now doing this specific series of testing. I'm excited. And so here we go. I want to talk to you about the GI testing. If you've been checking any of our stuff out so far, you know that we did DNA and we talked about that I have some genes that I'm really having to take certain supplements so that the expression of those genes do not affect my long-term health. You got what I said there. The expression of those genes do not affect my long-term health based on the supplementation because I have knowledge that you might not have. In other words, I'm taking vitamins because I know I have genes that are jacked up. And I take the vitamins so that they don't stay that way, and then I don't express that and it doesn't manifest into something else. Matter of fact, one of the tests that I was doing was the metabolomics test. And one of those tests, in the test, it talks about my detoxification system. I actually found that I had some benzene in my urine. Benzene is gasoline products, plastic products. So I had to think, wait a second, am I drinking coffee out of a styrofoam cup? Ooh, that can actually show up in your urine and be a carcinogen in your body. What was I doing? I'll be honest with you. I was using too much antiperspirant that had a heavy dose of benzene in it. Boom. It's showing up in my urine. My body was getting rid of it. And so by testing, now I know and I can make changes to my health and my habits based on testing, not just based on I think. So I don't walk around so paranoid. Anybody else get that? You ever get that analysis paralysis? And in today's day and age, we know there's so much, you should try this and try this herb for that. And maybe you should take this, or maybe we should try that. No, let's test, not guess. And so we've been in the GI, and this is the test that I finished the podcasting with, but this is the test I think that most people should start with. The reason I say that is because if cost is an issue, this is the test. This test is, I think, $250. I charge $125 to read it. That does take about 30 to 45 minutes on a consult, and I will give you vitamin recommendations. But the interesting thing is that we're actually taking a sample of your stool. You're sending it to a lab, and the lab is giving us information on this. Let me tell you what it's giving you information on. The microbiome keystone diversity. Should you be taking a probiotic? If you are, why are you taking it, and what is it doing for you? Gut barrier integrity. So in other words, the lining of your gut has to have a mucus lining so that it doesn't seep into the rest of the other parts of your body so you can absorb. This test actually tells us whether or not you have that or if you need to produce it. And a lot of times it's really interesting. Some of the recommendations are just drink lemon water in the morning. So it's not like I'm trying to sell you a vitamin. I just want to know what's going best for you. And what I think you're going to be surprised is that we're going to do the vitamins at cost. I'm so excited about this stuff. I don't make money off of the vitamins. I actually make money off the testing. And so I make money off the read. I don't even make money off the initial. So I'm here to support inflammatory dysbiosis. Are you having an inflammatory response to foods that's showing up in your gut, i.e. gluten, wheat, dairy? Those things show up. Digestive insufficiencies. This is interesting because what I found is in my personal trainer and even some of the clients that I've already done the testing with that are vegetarians, my personal trainer, he's a super clean eater. Digestive insufficiency. He doesn't break down the proteins into the things that make his muscles grow. And when we start to get him to do that, he's actually able to consume the right amount of protein and it does what it's supposed to do, and he gets muscle growth from there. The other piece of that is that the vegetarians, guess what? They didn't have enough stomach acid or digestive enzymes because they never had a challenge to their system So we actually just added a little bit of lemon water and had them take some chewable digestive enzymes, and now everything is working like it's supposed to, and it decreased their inflammatory process in their overall body, and they're more efficient with their food. Immune response. Are you having a histamine response to certain foods, and is it showing up in your stools? And then fungal imbalance. Is there mold? Are there things showing up? Like I said, in my urine, there was the leftovers of my deodorant, for goodness sakes, was in my urine. How scary is that? Once again, all of this stuff is not just to be able to put you on a ton of vitamins. The average protocol right now that I've seen is there's initial protocol, which is another $100 or so, and then maintenance protocols, which are cheap. 20, 40, 50 bucks. And we can even get you that stuff on Amazon if you'd like, if you don't want to use our products. What I want to implore on you is to test and don't guess. If we have knowledge and we can leverage that knowledge, then why not? Why wouldn't we do such a thing? Why would I just take a pile of vitamins? And right now I'm on a protocol that's about a handful of vitamins every night, but it's reducing because I'm finishing the bottles and I'm finishing my protocols. Because I'm not going to guess. I'm not going to hope. Or at least I am going to hope, I should say. But what I should say is I'm going to hope, and it's going to be an educated guess. I'm going to hedge my bets. I want to make sure that I can get those long years. I want to be there with my kids and my grandkids for as long as I can, because I took the supplementation and the vitamins I was supposed to over an extended period of time based on the knowledge that was given to me. And that's what we're trying to do here. So if that's something that interests you, click the link below. We got the GI test. If you're looking at that one is a great place to start. It can be a lot of information for you if you're doing all three tests at once. So I recommend that people do the GI test to start. So let's see what your gut's doing. How's it functioning? And once we get you fixed on that stuff and we can actually test that you are fixed, then we can move on to your metabolism and how are you metabolizing? How are your hormones working? How is your stress hormones working? How is your thought process? How your vitamin metabolism? And we can move down the path, but let's get the gut taken care of first. Because if you live in America, you probably don't have the cleanest, healthiest options for food. What we can do here is you can click the link below. We can drop ship to you your test, and you give your sample, and then it goes to our labs. It does not come back. Please don't bring it to the office. Sends it to the lab, and we get the report. And what I've been seeing is at about a 2-week time period turnaround, I have the report laying on my desk ready to go, and we can find out exactly what's been going on with your gut. Is the probiotic you're taking the right one for you? We can find that out. Or should you be not taking one? Should you be taking enzymes? Do you not have enough stomach acid, or do you have too much? What is the information that you could know and how you can react to it? That's the key. If we can leverage this new technology and information to be able to have a longer, healthier life with the supplements and vitamins, efficiency, and not wasting money on stuff we don't need to take, I'm in, and I'm giving you that opportunity as well. So I hope that you take me up on it. It's been huge for my family. It's been huge for my staff, and the patients that I'm seeing results with already, I know you can be one of them because we don't guess. We're going to test. Let's find out what we're supposed to do, why we're supposed to do it, and take the right supplements. Thanks again for checking it out. Click the link below.